Once Rose had recovered from the initial shock, she got quite excited. "That's brilliant," she said. "Do you realise what this means? We must be off to," she checked, "2nd century Rome. How brilliant is that?" "Blimey," said a voice from behind. "Reminds me of a girl I once knew." The doctor had caught up with them, and he gave Rose a smile that could probably melt even a marble statue. Jackie was reading the sign under the sculpture. "Here it says it's a statue of the goddess Fortuna," she said. "Fortuna, Roman goddess of good luck," the doctor told her, "portrayed with a cornucopia." "Says here it's a horn of plenty," said Jackie. The rose figure was indeed cradling a cornucopia, overflowing with stone fruit and flowers in the crook of one arm. The other arm was no longer whole, a wrist stump gesturing redundantly at the group gathered round it. Rose held up her own 2 hands. "I hope that wasn't done from life," she said. "Tell you what, though," said Jackie, "she's wearing your earrings." Rose took off one and held it up by the statue's ear. Identical. "That's incredible," she said, "so detailed." She slipped the real earring into the pocket of her denim jacket and grinned. "Looks like I've got a future ahead of me as an artist's model. I've always fancied that." She found it quite hard to tear herself away from her stone double, but as the doctor pointed out, if she stayed there looking at it forever, then it would never get made and they'd all be swallowed up in a terrible paradox. So she let herself be led away. They lost the doctor in the Egyptian section again, and Jackie went off to see if she could find a postcard of her stone daughter. Rose and Mickey stood together in the entrance, waiting. "So how'd you find out about it?" asked Rose after a few moments' silence. "Not your usual haunt, this, is it?" Mickey seemed embarrassed, looking down at the floor. She opened her eyes wide. "What? Come on, tell me." Mickey put back his shoulders, attempting a bit of bravado. "Well, I've been doing this volunteer stuff, kids and that." Rose laughed delightedly. "But that's brilliant!" He shrugged. "Well, there's you off doing good all round the universe. Just thought I'd do a bit at home, that's all." The doctor was approaching them now. "Don't tell him," Mickey hissed. Rose sighed, exasperated. "Yeah, 'cause being a nice person's so uncool, isn't it?" But she couldn't help reaching up and giving Mickey a quick peck on the cheek. "You old softy." Jackie joined them, her postcard hunt having proved unsuccessful, and the 4 of them made their way out into the sunshine. "Well, bye for now. Take care. Don't do anything I wouldn't," said the doctor as they reached the bottom of the museum steps, holding out a hand to Mickey. "What, you off already? Barely give me time to say hello to my only daughter before you're dragging her away again," complained